Yo, you got in here dumb quick. What's up? We getting all the accounts in. Bet. Oh, back. Snickers or Twix? I don't even know. Snickers or Twix, bro? I don't even know. Snickers or Twix? Snickers or Twix, bro? Damn. Twix you get 2, Snickers you get 1. If I was a hot day or something and I wanted something, I'm gonna do a Snickers. If the Twix is frozen and it's cold and I'm gonna be able to take it out of the refrigerator, I'm gonna do a Twix. You know what I'm saying, man? All right, we back again, man. So we're gonna finish up these edits for today. Get him out of the way, and I have a birthday that I gotta do as well today. So we're literally gonna just hop right into it. Like, I'm not even about to do no lacking, not too much, conversing, not too much talking about bullshit. We're gonna hop right into that bitch. All right, let's see. So we're gonna create an edit like this one. So this one today we're doing, and this one we're doing. So we're literally gonna try to figure out which one of these images I'm gonna use for that one. For the floor one, I'm gonna use one of these for the floor. For this one, I'm gonna use one of them for the name. I don't know if I should have him do a straight face or him smiling. Probably like the smiling one, probably tough. Yeah, probably the smiling one. Yeah, the smiling might be tough. I'm gonna do 3 lines. All right, let me do a nice, real intro. What to do, familiar? It's your boy Taxi Png. We are back at it again with yet another one, man. So today we're gonna be doing a VFX edit today for a client, and we're gonna get straight into it. It's another continuation of the last VFX tutorial that we did that was actually pretty lengthy. I'm gonna try to do this one a lot quicker, try to be to the point. I'm gonna have a Q&A tab open as well while I'm live to be able to answer some questions that any viewers may have as well. So you guys watching from Patreon, you guys will get all of the raw files for you guys to be able to edit along with me as well. As always, let's go ahead and hop right into it. Let's have a little bit of fun. Let's do it. So today, this is the image right here. Turn this music down just a little bit because I think it might be a tad bit loud, a little bit. All right. Oh, you like his fit? Yeah, that fit's tough. All right, so the edit we're gonna be doing first is this one right here. This one's like a Remy edit, but I'm gonna change it to his name, right? So that's cool, little vibe. It was crazy because my picture's right here. That's crazy. This right here was a screenshot by one of my clients. That's wild. It was a screenshot from one of my clients, and the image that's below this is literally my photo. That's crazy. This showed up on Pinterest. So my image is right here. I didn't even notice that until right now. I took that picture. That's crazy. I literally took that picture right there. That's literally my photo. That's crazy. That's cool. I think that's tough. So I literally took it in a screenshot just like that. You could be getting used as inspiration. So boom. I'm gonna go ahead and decide which one I want to use. So I did three buttons right here. Choose any setting to copy. I'm gonna copy these for my last edit. Make sure masking is checked on. Hit copy. I'm gonna go to this image right here. I think I'm gonna do the one with him smiling. Command V to paste it. There we go, just like that. I actually like this one a lot. It's gonna be easy to separate from the background. There's a lot of clean white lines behind him, so it's gonna be really easy to kind of play around with that. I'm gonna right click. I'm gonna edit this in Photoshop. So I'll be able to open this right on up into Photoshop right here, just like so. Bet. So now I got to open up in Photoshop. Now I'm gonna need to go ahead and create my for me to be able to use, right? So I need to be able to create the the assets that I'm going to be using in today's VFX image. So I need to make sure that I have my, there we go, open. All right, so I made these in ChatGPT. I literally just threw this exact same image that I showed you guys, this one right here, this image right here, I threw into there, and I gave ChatGPT the prompt. I said, make this fire edit background, right? So I don't know, does anybody know how to hide? Okay, I found out how to hide it. Okay, cool. All right, so literally right here, what I did, I put this in here, and I put the exact same image. I said, make me a fire floor and background like this with a VFX edit for the client, and instead of the name saying Remy, make the name say Jameer. And it made this right here. So now we're gonna just do some kind of play around. I downloaded this image and downloaded this image right here as well that I had it do for me, right? So that part is done. We got the VFX stuff created. So what I'm going to do is now is I'm able to drag and drop this image into here, right? So, but I need to be able to get him kind of squared away and make sure that he looks how I want him to look. So I'm gonna go Command J, just like so. And this is like also being able to help you utilize. Everyone can do this because ChatGPT does allow you to get like, I think like 3 to 5 image generations per month, something like that for free, like with the free plan. So just get very strategic on your words. The more words that you use when actually like trying to break down what you're trying to do, the more words that you use when you're trying to break down what you're trying to do, it makes it that much more easier for you to actually get the image right on the first try. The less images and words that you use, it's gonna be a lot harder for it to get it right on the first try. So if you're someone who's using ChatGPT, the free plan, you're gonna need to be very specific with your words. So I use very simple words. Remove the person. I just use very simple terms because I know that I have unlimited generations, just going back and forth, back and forth with it, right? So that is how I utilize that, right? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to literally go ahead and duplicate him. I'm going to clean up this layer. I'm going to hit C to crop. I'm going to crop him out more because I know I'm going to want more of him to be seen. I'm going to make him right in the rule of thirds. He's in the middle, right? So I want to make everything correct. Boom, that's on his eyes, on his midsection. I'm going to double click and leave it as a standard background because I'm not going to use the same background anyways, right? I'm going to go ahead and select this and drag this out, select this far down as I can to him by his hands. Command T. I'm going to make sure that this is unlocked right here. So this is locked. If it's highlighted, it's locked, right? And then if it is not highlighted, it is unlocked. So this is locked, this is unlocked, right? So now I have it unlocked. I'm going to go Command T to transform this. And I'm going to go ahead and Command T, and I'm going to drag it on up as far as I can, just like so. Double click, hit enter, Command D to deselect. I'm going to go all the way over right here. We're editing on an M1 MacBook Pro. Same exact vibe, dragging that out here. I'm going to hit enter, Command D. Same thing out here. Go as close as you can to the subject. Command T, scroll over, just like so, enter, Command D. We're live every single day for everybody that's watching. What is up, you guys? How you guys doing today? I'm Taxi Png. I am a Florida-based photographer. I specialize in creative branding portraiture, and yeah, I have fun doing these things every single day for you guys. So it's nice to meet everyone that's tapping into the daily lives. If you guys want all of the raw files and more in-depth tutorial on this and everything else that I do as far as editing wise, you guys can join the Patreon community. And if you guys want to just learn a lot more information, you can join the Discord community, okay? I'm going to slow him down just a little bit, bring it in, make the shirt a little bit better. Line it out. Just like so. Pop this one knee in a little bit. Just little things that I like to do myself that you don't have to do yourself. I can still do all of this after I do the VFX, but I just want to do this first. It's going to be a very, very clean cut here, as I can see. I'm going to get the edges right. I like getting the elbows and everything right. Like, you don't have to do this yourself. You guys could just do the, color matching and stuff. But me personally, bro, I like doing all this extra junk because this is just what I do. All right, so shit. I'm showing you how I do what I do. And when I do it, how I do it when I do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go up in here, and I low-key don't like that it's white. You can just see it. It's like kind of like catching my eye immediately. We're going to see what the magic eraser can do. It's not called the magic eraser, actually. I just called it that because I don't know, okay? I just call it the magic eraser, but it's actually not the magic eraser. It's called what's it called? Let me show you right now. It's called the remove tool, but I just call it the magic eraser because it's basically generative AI in a brush. Like, it's basically that. See, look, you see how I just did that? Before, after, before, after. Come on now. Command 0. I'm going to go Command J on this layer, duplicate it one more time. I'm going to go to remove background. It's going to create a mask of this background, just like so, right? Now it has a mask of this background, and you can see just how good this mask is. Yeah, it came out really great, right? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on this layer. I'm going to make a, I'm going to go on this bottom layer, and I'm going to drag and drop that image that we had into here, just like so. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove him now, and we're going to play on this layer and get this layer to how we want it to look. So this layer looks about right, about how I want it to be, but I need to obviously stretch out a few things and remove a few things to make it look a lot better. So I'm gonna double click to make it stay. I'm gonna right click on here, and I'm gonna go to rasterize layer because it's a smart layer fresh out of GPT. I'm gonna go ahead and drag this right here, and I'm gonna get both of these sides, and I'm gonna go to right click, and I'm actually gonna do generative fill, and I'm gonna just leave the generative fill box blank and just hit generate and see what it creates for us. See what it creates for us today. Boom. So it scrolled it out as much as it could, as best as it could. It did a great job. I'm gonna go over, look at all these different ones that I see. I think this one is probably, trying to see which one blends it together the most. This one I can still see the lines pretty frequently. You see the lines definitely. I'm gonna say with this one. So I'm gonna go scroll up. I'm going to select these two. I'm going to hold command, select these two. I'm going to go command E to merge them together. Zoom out a little bit. And now I can see how this all looks. And what I can do is to blend this even more, I can go to my patch tool and I can select, make this a little bit bigger, and select a little portion right here by holding option and select that color or portion of whichever side to blend it in a little bit better. So it looks more like, you know, natural and a little bit more blended. And I'm just doing little dots here just to like kind of try to make it blend in, so that way it doesn't look so, you know, fake, stuff like that. There we go, same vibes, and there we go, same vibes here. Let me see, there we go. Hold on, write a note down, you guys, for myself. Alright, there we go. Alright, so now that that's pretty much blended as good as it can be, we can still blend it a lot later. We're going to go ahead and remove this guy off of the middle. We're going to go ahead and select subject. So we can literally go right here, select subject, and it'll select as close to the subject as possible. And we can go ahead and refine that selection if we want, by making sure that this is selected up top, so you could double it up and select even more parts of it to make sure that it gets every last bit, because I want it all gone. I want his shadow gone too. I want them all gone. So I want every part of bro gone. Yeah, that's pretty good. Command 0 to zoom out, hit generative fill and generate. And it should just kind of guess what you want it to do. If you leave it blank, it kind of guesses and does what it think is best, which a lot of the time the AI gets wrong. So, but it does what it thinks is best. There we go. So I removed him out of there, and we could go through it and see which one of these look the best. Yeah, I like that one with the fire in that back. I like that one right there. I'm gonna merge this down. So now it's on the entire layer. So now we have a whole layer for him. I'm gonna drag this top image up top. Now we have a clean background to work around with. I'm gonna bring him back in just like so. Now we're playing the color match game, right? I'm gonna go Command T, just like so. I'm gonna zoom out. I'm gonna drag him down, but I need to make sure he's locked so that way he doesn't change the distortion or anything like that, and get him like in the center just like so. Just like that. Let me see. There you go. And I'm trying to think how big I want it. I think this is pretty straight. Yeah, I think that's pretty fire. I think that's tough, just like so. And let me see, double click. Because what I could do too is I can go here and I can duplicate this, Command J, and I can overlay it, and I can change the opacity down a little bit, and I can move the fire where I wanted to like kind of cover his feet. So I want this part of like this fire to cover his feet a little bit or something. I could do it like this, and I can blend it in. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the opacity back all the way up. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna erase this whole top part. So I'm gonna go to mask, because you know mask is a safe way to erase. And I'm gonna draw on here black to get all of this gone. Get all of this gone. And then just mask the fire part slowly, as you guys can see where his feet are at. You see it? And now I could just change the opacity. I can change the opacity of my overall image itself. I mean, change the opacity of my brush and the flow of my brush. So now I brush away a lot less. So now it blends in a lot more with the fire. So now it's easier for me to cover his feet up. So now I can just drag this down a little bit, maybe if I want to. If I want to just cover like just feet, or if I want to cover less, go Command T to make it a little bit smaller, to make the flame smaller. To where if I just want to cover some feet, you know what I'm saying? So I don't even have to worry about. I don't have to worry about his shadow or anything. Like I could leave it, but he's open, then I have to worry about his shadow. But I don't have to worry about toes. So I'll find a way to be able to hide his feet, hide his toes, which I feel like this. I think is pretty good. Double click, and then you can finish drawing on this layer with that brush, blending out everything that needs to be blended out. Make sure you're looking for any hard lines or any harsh lines. Get up in there close, get a little surgical with it. You want these to be pretty defined, so I'm gonna bring these out as much as possible and stay around the fire. It's masked, so it's not actually erasing, so you can bring it back just like so. I'm doing all this to make all these pop back out just like so, just like so, just like so. Maybe this part I should have left under. I don't know, let's see. Maybe this part I should have left under. Oh no, this part's good. There we go. Command 0, back out. And now you see that part, the feet part is done. So now what I can do is I can go to his layer. I'm gonna go to filter. Right, no, actually I'm gonna go to image. I'm gonna go to apply image. Sorry, I hit y'all. I'm gonna go to image, I'm gonna go to apply image. And I can now change the opacity of the image. 35. To kind of match it to the background a little bit more. Just like so. I think 25 is good. You can do a different, you can change the overlay of it to make it kind of more for yourself and how you want it to be. I'm gonna leave it where it says multiply. Merged. These are all my settings, you guys can see. I'm gonna hit OK. And as you guys can see, the color has not changed. What I'm gonna go ahead and do also, I'm gonna go Command J on this layer, this entire layer, Command J. And I'm going to turn this bottom layer off, so now I can go ahead and change this one and still have a backup just in case. Filter, neural filters. I'm gonna go to harmonization, go to select layer, and I'm gonna select the layer of that background and let it apply itself. Boom. Now I just apply that same whole color to this actual image to be able to blend it together that much more. What I'm gonna do is you can change down the strength. I'm gonna change the strength back down to like 50% strength. Pretty good. Now you can go ahead and morph it as you see fit. So if you think like it needs more red, you can add some more red. If you feel like it needs more yellows in certain points, you can add more yellows as well. So I added more red to it. I can add more yellows instead of making it so cool, make it a little bit more warmer toned. And boom. So you guys can see before, after, before, after. Now it's a lot more blended together. I'm gonna go ahead and hit OK. Now this image is pretty much done, right? But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove this bottom turn that off, just like so. And now I can go into this image and just rasterize this image by itself. So now what we're really doing is just a whole lot of blending. So on this same image, I'm going to go ahead and get to my dodge and burn tool. I'm going to go to burn, and I'm going to have burn on midtones, right? And play around with the midtones of the burn. And I'm going to go around this edge of him with this burn. So that way, like, it makes it look like the fire actually, you know, burned him a little bit. Like it actually is a little more real. Getting on the clothes, getting all in those shadow spots where it would be shadows at. Burning all of this up. So I'm gonna show you guys before. This is after, before, after. I'm gonna keep showing y'all the before and the after as I go, so you guys are able to see. Right now, what's your name? Right now, what's your name? Right now, what's your name? Going back and forth between these two layers because one is a mask and one's not, but being that they're a duplicate of the same, it's gonna look like, you know. There we go. Now I can go back to doing my dodge and burning up this whole little spot right here. I think in between his legs is pretty straight. I'm not gonna go too much, but you guys can see the before, after. I'm gonna go ahead and burn around all his edges. Burn them up a little bit, make them look a little bit more burned. Stuff like that. A little bit more burned. Make it look a little more burned. And this is on the midtones, you guys. I'm using the midtones brush to make it look more burned like this. You could use the other ones, but it just makes it that much extra that you have to like do because some of them are too dark. So if you use the highlights, if you use highlights over midtones and shadows, it might come out like too burnt. And you might have to really play with the opacity at that point, but you can still always change the exposure. Like you can change the exposure right here. I have it 50% usually, and I just kind of like bounce up from 50%. So okay, I'm kind of glad that wasn't there. Never mind. We'll take it back because that was a highlight. I could fix this. It's not. I'm not tripping. I'm gonna go back here. Yeah, I can fix this. Eraser. Back to burning. Between dodge and burn, I'm playing between these two. I'm burning this up too. Burning this up too. I'm burning up all his edges. For one, it's gonna help him blend more, but also makes him look like he actually was in the smoke or actually in the fire. Get up on that neck a little bit. Yeah, it's tough. I need this whole part going. So I'm gonna burn it first and then I'm gonna remove it. Eraser tool. Always zoom out and look at it. Before, after, before, after. Yeah, this is tough. Yeah, this is tough. Yeah, this is so tough, bro. This is tough as hell. Wow. Yeah, this is amazing. This is amazing right here. This is crazy. But yeah, that's how to do that one. That's great. That's how to do that. Let me see. Yo, what's good, Shanti? I'm trying to decide if I want to get a used MacBook or get my PC desktop repaired. Which you working on tonight? MacBook. I would definitely say get a used like M1. Get a used M series, M1, M2, M3. I would say if you're gonna, yeah, because then you could be on the go. If you get your PC fixed, it might be the same amount as getting a MacBook, but you're not gonna be able to have no freedom. Like you're not gonna be able to just go. You know what I'm saying? Be on the go. So I would say like, because you can edit from wherever. Like, you know what I'm saying? You want to go to a coffee shop to get your mind cleared or have better Wi-Fi, you can. So I would say do that, because then you could you could dip whenever you want to and go edit from wherever you want. And if you travel or go anywhere or do anything else, you don't only have the best computer at your crib. Because I used to use my desktop for everything too, but then I figured out that like I had to like have something else. Like I don't want my best machine to be the one that's like wired at home that like I can't take anywhere else. But I'm on my I'm looking at the chat on my PC, and then I'm editing on my M series Mac though. So yeah, I edit all my videos on here too though, so that's another thing. Like that thing be cutting through videos. Yeah. My bad, not a desktop, a laptop. Yeah, definitely laptop. The company said that they don't know how much will diagnosis delivery is 150. So they don't even really know what's wrong with it yet. They still trying to figure out type shit. I told him what's wrong. Yeah, but they want to be sure. Yeah, they always do that. They always have to try. They have to. Their mindset is they gotta check it before. Like they can't just go off what you say. Yeah, I've had it happen to me too. Like we know what you said, but like we need to make sure though. Best be something. Guess what's going on? I guess on what parts might cause and might. Yeah, and I was just thinking like, you know, you're about to send it to them, and then they're gonna figure out what's wrong, and then they're gonna tell you a price after they already have it. So they're gonna get it from you, and then you're gonna have to pay them for them getting it, and then they're gonna tell you what's wrong with it, and then you might be 150 down the hole that could have went towards that next computer, and your computer probably already old. Like that was my mind. Like I had did the thing with my 2015, and I was like, bruh, like we're already past 2015. So me sitting here right now trying to like, you know what I'm saying, penny pinch on a 2015 and get a 2015 fix. I got my 2015 fixed like 3 times. Ended up still buying a whole new computer. So it's like you're still gonna end up upgrading at some point. So like I feel like it's better to upgrade earlier, and when you could catch a good deal, like back to school time is a really good time. So yeah. I think I should get like a 2135 cooler pad when I save up. Yeah, I would. Refurbished Macs aren't even bad. People really give them a bad rep. The cooling pad be helping too, because like you're gonna be overheating. That's also why I had to get an updated computer with more RAM and an M1 chip. Oh, Casper is on me. He wants some candy. And obviously he can't have no candy. Yep. That's why you gotta get an M1 chip. You might have an Intel. You got an Intel chip? Because I got 16 gigabytes right now, and I'm streaming, editing, and I got hella shit open. But that's because of my M1 chip. What's up, Ian? Go on to this. Now I'm about to do one of these. I don't know which one I should use. I think this one's tough. This one right here is tough as hell. This is tough too because of fire, but I like the other one. You got that into some foils? That's tough. My laptop was like 5 years old. I got it with this stimmy. Yeah. I could probably burn him. I think I'm gonna use this one. This one's tough right here. I like this one right here. Yep, 17 core 12. You definitely need an M chip, bro. M chip, M plus, M whatever. Oh yeah, I just finished the other ones. I had did this one. I did this one yesterday. This was yesterday's edit. Oh, I did these two yesterday. So I did both of these yesterday, and then I did this one today so far. And I did like another one yesterday too, a little basic one. I gotta do one more, which is gonna be this one right here. There we go. Alright, so I just made this with ChatGPT. Showing you guys proof that I did. Just did it right here. I was watching the stream this morning. Oh yeah, you was watching. Yeah. Hey, I appreciate that, bro. Please, when you watch like the streams after they're already done, please leave like a comment, a like, or leave a little fire emoji or something. Just some like real basic, little boring shit, because it helps me. It really helps. Like just a comment, it really helps. Like a like really helps. Like after the stream ends, it really helps. Like during the stream, they don't count it for some reason. So if you like the chat. If you like the chat or the video during the stream, they don't save it as a real like until after the video ends, and then when the live video ends, it turns into a real video. So after this one is over, please leave like 3 fire emojis or something in the chat. I would really appreciate that. It would help me out a lot. I'm really trying to grow on here. So far, each live that I do, I've been making like $2, like $1.12 or something like that. But one day it'll be more like my goal is to give out free game to you guys and then get paid by the platforms. You see what I'm saying? I don't want to have to charge you guys. I want to be able to get free game. I want to be able to give you guys free game and then be able to charge the platform. You see what I'm saying? Because I feel like that's like, being Robin Hood basically. Take from the ones who really got the cheese and then give to the ones who don't really got the cheese like that. Because I understand how it is. All right, let's see. Hold on. Alright, sorry, I'm editing I'm uploading these raw files for the Patreon members right now, so I try to do everything while I'm live so I can keep myself accountable, because if I don't do it while I'm live, I might forget to do it later, and this is basically me clocking in to work, so yeah. Sorry, y'all. I'm making sure I add this so that way everybody has it. All right, I'm saving it for the members of Patreon so they can get the raw files. Whew, I'm publishing it now. Yeah. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. I told her to make the rest of the lion. Didn't even make the rest of the lion. Like, I want to see. Like, add the lion's back half also. I'm gonna just download this image and throw it into Photoshop and see what happens. Let's see. I'm gonna try to open it in Photoshop and see what happens. Open with Adobe Photoshop. I'm gonna try to like Command JJ. All right, you guys, we're doing another VFX edit. So this edit right here I made on ChatGPT. I'm trying to open it so I can show y'all the real raw unfiltered. So literally I made this on ChatGPT. As you guys can see right in ChatGPT, I put a screenshot of what I wanted. I said make me a floor, boom boom boom, with the ground with the fire. It made one with the fire, so I'm gonna download that. And then I also made one with the lion, download that. So I'm able to use the lion one separate from the fire one, so I can use the fire as the overlay, right? So yeah, boom. I didn't do what I did. I asked it once again and it didn't even do it. I'm trying to get the back half of the lion made. We're gonna see if we can do it in chat in Photoshop. So I'm gonna go ahead and up on this and try to bring it all the way over, see if it makes the other half of the lion. And I'm gonna go generative fill. All I did was open up that exact same, this exact same image in Photoshop. So I downloaded it in Lightroom. I mean, downloaded it from ChatGPT. And you can see I downloaded all these images that I made. Like I downloaded them from the these were screenshots that my client sent. So these were screenshots that my client sent, and I just upload these same screenshots to ChatGPT to help me out. There we go. Okay, so I made the other half of the lion. That's cool. But what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make, there we go. This looks so much better. All right, right click, merge down. Yes, all right, cool. So my goal is like he's laying like this. I kind of want him laying on the lion. I don't know if I want him laying in front of the lion or laying on, like having his head on the lion's hand, but I wanted his head like on the lion's like back. That's really what I wanted, but I don't know how I'm going to be able to formulate this now. Because I kind of wanted his bottom half. Let me see. I'm going to try to stretch it out more. Double click and see what generative expand does. I'm using so many generative expand credits, bro, to make this thing work. It's crazy. It's crazy, bro. I'm using so many generative AI expand credits. All right, so now we got the back half of the line pretty much made. Why is it trying to make another leg? That's crazy. That's like an extended sack. Should the lions have tails, right? So I should leave the tail part. I'm probably gonna cover it anyways. Right click, merge down. Bet. So I'm gonna go to, maybe I want to stretch it out a little bit more, just in case. Stretch it down. Keep him in the middle third. Double click, generative expand. We making some fire shit today, man. Literally fire. A free game every day of our life, y'all. Yeah, they got tails. Okay, bet. Merge down. I'm gonna go up here. I'm gonna go to File. I'm gonna go to Export. Quick export as PNG. Make it as high quality as possible. I'm gonna just save it as the same exact file name as before to my downloads. Now I'm gonna go back to this image over here. Clean this image up as best as I can. Command J, duplicate those layers, drag it out to about the same size as I think the other one is, have him in the middle. I'm gonna leave the expand to background because I don't really need the background to be there. It doesn't really matter. I'm gonna go ahead and go here, closest as possible to him, Command T, drag it up. Oh, Command Z, I told you guys, making sure it's locked. Now drag it up, hit enter, Command D. Same thing with this bottom half, get as close as possible to the subject. Close as possible to the subject. Command T, drag it out. Just like so, enter, Command D. It's gonna like this. A lot of people are like, oh, it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter. This makes it so much easier for you to select the subject. Like when it comes time for you to select the subject and move him from the background, it makes it so much easier because it's a full white, so it knows exactly what to select. I don't need my selection selecting anything other than my subject, because like the selection when you use the select tool, it be trying to select everything but your subject. I'm gonna hold Alt, and it's gonna let me like do a little like pin like this. I'm gonna go boom, boom, go all the way around. Damn, I let go. Hold on. Like this. I let go. Hold Alt. There we go. Ah, come on. There you go. Make little points. Just like that. Command 0 minus. Right click, fill. Content aware fill, normal. Hit OK. Just like so. Now that's there. Command D to deselect. Make another layer of this one. After, I'm gonna go Command Shift X to liquefy. Slim them up a little bit. I'm acting like this box not even there. This box was just a prop box for him to prop his arm up. It's all probably gonna get covered by fire anyways. Command 0, I'm gonna hit OK. Now I'm gonna go Command J, and I'm gonna go to remove background. It's gonna create a mask. We're gonna go ahead and take that layer that we just created, drag and drop it on top, drag and drop him on top of that layer, and now we can figure out how we're gonna place him. So I don't know if I'm gonna. My idea was placing him like here, like laying on the tiger. Then part of me was, lion. Then part of me was thinking about laying him like this and then putting his arm behind the lion and like fading out his arm. I don't know. And then part of me was thinking about like, you know what I'm saying? Like part of me, I'm trying to make him lay with the lion, like this or some shit. Like I don't know what looks natural though. Like I don't know if this looks natural or if I do it like this and I tuck the lion's like head behind, bruh. Like if I tucked his arm behind the lion, like would that look more? If I put his arm behind the lion, like would that be more? Let me see. Command J. I just need to see a vision real quick and see for a vision like how would this look as the vision. Trying to think how this would look as a vision. I'm literally doing this like just to see. Like I might not even actually use this. I'm just doing this to see for myself if it's worth taking the time to feather it out. Oh, that kind of doesn't look bad. What do y'all think? That doesn't look bad. That don't look bad. That doesn't look bad. I don't think that looks bad. I'm actually not mad at that. Yeah, I'm not mad at that. I'm gonna do that one. I'm not mad at that at all. That looks pretty freaking good, bro. I'm not mad at that. What do you guys think? I'm not mad at that. I think it looks good. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. That's tough. I like it. Yeah, cool. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and keep this duplication that I have. And use it to my advantage. So I'm gonna go ahead and go Command J, select these two, Command E to merge them. Now I'm gonna go ahead and go to select, and I'm gonna go down to, actually I'm gonna go to image. Wait, hold on. Wait, which one is it? I'm gonna edit. I'm gonna go to puppet warp, like how I did yesterday. Remember guys, you're placing a point at each of their joints. I placed one in the middle within his core. Place one at the knees. And place one at the feet. So what I'm thinking is, I'm thinking about making his foot come out more. I think about making his foot come out more. So he's like more like relaxed on him. Like that. And then probably making this foot bend more too. Like that. So he's like leaned on him, leaned up on him more. Yeah, there we go. I think it looks good. I'm gonna hit enter. Yeah, I think it looks really good. Now this top layer, I'm gonna go ahead and bring it back. I'm gonna mask this top layer. And I want to go to my black brush. And I want to paint over him. Just like so. And just bring him back. Just like so. And the part that I'm gonna like duplicate and bring back again is gonna be the part that's over his feet, because I'm gonna have that part come back. So I'm gonna go right here, change the opacity back to 100. So now I can really see where the parts are that I need to get rid of. And I'm gonna do this again with the fire, and I'm gonna bring it up a little bit higher next time so I could cover off his feet. Go back here. I'm gonna go mask to delete some more. Make sure he's straight. Make sure he's blended with the hair. I'm not playing no games. I'm literally about to just go ahead and select this color because I don't feel like doing nothing else. And I'm gonna just go ahead and paint it right back in. I'll make sure all of this is right first before I keep going. I'm gonna duplicate this. Command J. And I'm gonna drag this one up this time. Yeah. Drag it up more. Here. Opacity down. Yeah, there we go. Blended together. Same vibes down here, blending this bottom part. No definite line, no definite line, no definite line, no definite line. Yeah, 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 yeah. See, now his feet are pretty much covered too, so I don't gotta really worry about the feet. Now it's just really matching stuff together. I'm gonna select him again. I wanna go to image, apply image. Bow. Opacities, it's 35. Actually, I'm gonna do 25 today. Yep, hit OK. And then I'm gonna go to filter. Gaussian, no, filter, narrow filter. I'm gonna go to harmonization. Select the layer. I'm gonna select the second background layer that's behind him, not the two that's up front. And boom. Play around with the sliders a little bit. This shit's tough. I got new layer selected. I'm gonna hit OK. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna literally try to find like that overlay that I just had for the fire that I made, which was this one. I'm gonna drag it over top, on top of everything, just like so. Okay, and now I'm gonna go to blending mode. I low-key want to do screen, but I might do multiply or something. If I do multiply, I could change the opacity of it to blend it even more together. And then I would just go hold Option and drag up because it's gonna duplicate it. Let me just bring it up again. Like right about here, and I would make a mask of both of these, a mask here and a mask here, and I would blend that bottom one and then blend the top one. But I might go up on the opacity of that bottom one. And go 40 opacity on that. And just bring them out a little bit so they could be seen more. And distinctively blur this top line. Like I'm giving a fade, like the barber. You could have any type of overlays ever. You can create your own type of overlays, whatever you want to do. Like you don't ever have to use one type. And then I'll just bring them out a little bit more so they can be seen. Just pop them out a little bit more. Just like so. Same vibe right here with this bottom line. Let's go get in this one. Blending this bottom line now. I'm blending both of these bottom lines. There we go. And then I'm going to remove on top of them too. Make them pop out more again. I still see his arm like on him. Like, is it this one? Is it this overlay? Mask. And remove. There we go. And back up to his top layers. Masking these out. Especially the faces, cause they really pop. We'll put these. Yeah. Command G. I'm gonna put these in a group. So see before how bright that red looked. After, before, after, before, after. You still go down the opacity a bit on it too. Break it down even more. I'm gonna go to 100 opacity and just draw out their face fully. It's all like a mind game of like how you can blend it together. Just like so. Close that up. Come in here. And start playing with this blend that's on top of his foot a little bit more. Come down with the opacity like way lower. And just get a little close to it. A lot of it's tedious, but like I just want to do this so it doesn't look fake. Like too fake, I guess. Cause like he's wearing red and then like the fire is red, so like I don't want to like, you know. It's already kind of blending. There we go. Now I'm gonna go onto his layer and get the burn tool once again. And I'm gonna just burn these sides. Burn close to his clothes. Burn all of this right here. Burn underneath. anytime a client asks you like, oh, when the edit's gonna be done, bro, I always try to get my edits done before a client asks me when they're gonna be done. But with me, like in my clientele, if my clients ask me that, then I know I actually took a long time, because like I usually am really quick. But like if my clients ask me about how long you think it's gonna be, I know I took pretty long. A little bit more burning on this. The only frustration I have now is this little white line messing me up. There we go. And I'm doing all of this with my Unibar trackpad mouse, you guys, my little trackpad mouse. There we go. Now I'm gonna go hold shift, Command G, group it all together, Command J, Command E to merge the whole thing. Select all of this. Command T. Drag it down. Command Shift X. file, export, quick export as PNG. What's up, EJ? Whew. All right. Oh, you want to see the photo we just finished? I just finished these. This is one I just finished. This is the one I just finished. This is the one I just finished for a client. And then this is the one I just finished. So I'm sending them over to my client now. Whew, I'm lucky about to close out because I don't have to necessarily get up earlier, but I'm trying to make a new regimen for myself where I do get up earlier. Nah, they're literally fire. Nah, yeah. So I'm trying to make a new regimen for myself where I get up earlier, man. Trying to do right and shit. Oh, man. Oh, man. Nah, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm uploading all of the photos for the Patreon right now. For everybody who wants to edit the same picture and shit. For them to have there we go. Making sure I upload all of those. Alright, I'm lucky about to close out. I lucky just finished what I had to do, that one thing. Oh, you're the reason I have been talking today has been a day. This video is dropping soon, you guys. Whew. All right, let's see. Oh man. Oh, I had ChatGPT upscale the image like that bit. That bit snap. Made that bit look better. All right. Oh man. All right, I need to take my black ass to sleep. Only because I'm trying to start going to sleep a little. I'm trying to go early. I've been having an eating problem, you guys. To I guess TMI, share too much information. I'm having an eating problem, and I think my eating problem spurs from me. I think it spurs from me like not eating at the right times or like staying up too long and shit like that. So I think that's where like it spurs from. So I'm gonna try to do a little bit better and shit. But waking up early, because you wake up earlier, then you might be hungrier earlier. You know what I'm saying? So. I tried to have my last meal at 6. Yeah, bro. I'm trying. Like, if I eat too late, for sure, I'm trying to stop doing that too. If I eat too late, I don't want to eat the next day. Like, I don't be hungry until like 12 again, and it's not good. Like, and I've been losing weight just to share too much information with y'all, and it's not good. My health hasn't been the best. I'm going to the doctor and stuff. A bit of TMI, but that's the shit that nobody would know unless they join the lives. But yeah, bro, it's a lot going on. A lot going on. We figuring it out though. But I think I might close out here. I might spark an early live tomorrow. I don't know yet. I gotta do a video tomorrow for I gotta do a VFX, another VFX edit for my client. It's gonna be these images right here. These images right here. Her birthday is on the 9th, so I gotta get these done tomorrow. For her birthday, it's on the 9th. So that's gonna be fun to do tomorrow. And I'm also gonna make a video for you guys for tomorrow is just keep saying bro, I need to go to sleep. See, tomorrow is, see bro, what the fuck am I trying to say? Tomorrow is whatever freaking Amazon Prime, start Amazon Prime, so I gotta make a video for that also. So yeah. I did my hour stream. I got it in. I love you guys. We out.